welcome to July card class. Very exciting to be here with you all tonight, whenever you are watching it. We have a fun card kit to make tonight. So if you haven't grabbed your card kit, make sure you do that. And if you didn't purchase the card kit, but you're hanging out and you like what you see, then I put a link in the on my Facebook page, and you can either purchase this kit or you can sign up for the subscription, and you can cancel anytime. The subscription's $25 a month. You can cancel anytime. If you just buy one kit, it's $30. So obviously it's a better deal if you just join the subscription and join us every month. And if you can't join us every month, that's okay too. All of these get recorded and go to my YouTube channel, and you can watch them there at a later time. Hi, Deb, joining us from Pennsylvania. Hopefully you got your card kit okay. It always stresses me out when I gotta mail them. When all the out-of-towners, I try to send theirs a day before everybody else so that it for sure arrives on time. And I just realized I was about to put up the cards or the slides from last week, which we'll not do. Well, hello, Jacqueline from Texas and Lori from Maryland. All of the out of Florida friends are here, so that's good. Well, not all of them, of course, but everybody who's checked in so far. Well, hey, Ruth, she's practically my neighbor, so hi. So thank you for saying hi, and if you've joined and you haven't said hi, make sure to say hi so that you're entered in tonight's drawing. It's an in the feed drawing, so hang out till the end to see if you are the winner. So you'll win $10 in CM credits, and you can use that off your next order. And there's a promo going on, so it's perfect timing. There is a wait list for the Summer Sizzling Crop, those of you that are able to attend in Port Orange, and that is this Friday and Saturday, so it's coming up. Very exciting. We're gonna have it's y'all that attend are used to a fundraiser. The Cannonballs for Cane fundraiser for the Crop for Gray and Gold is in September. So the Summer Sizzling Crop is just a fun crop to get together. You're gonna get gift certificates when you attend, in case you didn't realize and you're lucky enough to have a seat. And we're also gonna do some make and take. So when you registered, you signed up for card, border, or page. And so we're going to have those classes on Saturday as well. So it's going to be a fun crop. There is a promo happening right now. So you get your choice of an exclusive bundle if you spend $150 on my Creative Memories website. So if you need tape or pages or albums or whatever, then you can pick one of these promos. So there's one that is you can pick the punch with the little suitcase border punch, which is awesome. That was my favorite. And then there's pages that go throughout the year. And then there's a card kit with an arrow punch, which I love. And then there's also the Happy Album collection. So they're all really cool promos. And if you need some CM supplies, then you will want to take advantage of that promo. And if you win the drawing tonight, then you can take $10 off of your $150. And hi, Anita. I'm glad you are joining us too. So August 1st will be a project recipe. Those of you who are on tonight, you're the first to know that it will be recorded. I will be in Chicago. So I will record it this week, and it'll go live at its normal time at 7. But I will do the drawing the next week for anyone who comments on that. So you do register on DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com so that you get the PDF of the project recipe. I know, isn't it fun? It's going to be a fun page. All right, so Techie Tuesday will be when I get back from Chicago. It'll be another noontime edition, August 8th, because Casey and I had so much fun at Persimmon Hollow. We're going to do it again. So that's Tuesday night, and it's a digital Techie Tuesday at 6 p.m., but it's live. It's in person. And the $10 is just so I know how many people to expect, because you get that back in CM credits, Y-Photo, or Forever gift certificate. So you get that money right back. Scrappapalooza registration is open. That is Friday, August 18th and Saturday the 19th. And I do still have room at that one. And then Crystal will be my guest on August 22nd for Let's Taco About It, which will be super fun. And then if anyone is looking for a side hustle, I'm always looking for CM advisors. I would love to talk to you about what it is that I do, and you don't have to do crazy things like this, like Facebook Live, to be a CM advisor. So we can have coffee and you can ask questions. And just for doing that, you can purchase the Iron Gate border maker for just $10 instead of $28.50. So, and then many thanks if you subscribe to my YouTube. And those of you who watch the card class, if you're not on here tonight, possibly you are watching this from my YouTube channel. So thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. Okay, reminder in the feed drawing. But first, I have the drawing for the virtual crop. And so I have those that participated in the July virtual crop and submitted it to the virtual page, Creative Memories virtual page. If you submitted your and you tagged Daytona Area Scrapbooking, your name is in here. Okay, so let's see who our winner is, and it's Casey. Congratulations, Casey. I don't think she's on, but she will be excited to win CM credit or Forever gift certificate. So I will ask her. Well, actually, I take it back. These are CM credits, like it says on the screen. Alrighty. Whew, I'm already hot. Time to put the hair up. Time for us to get going on these cards. I hope you like them as much as I liked making them. Actually, July, I think I shared in a past Tuesday, were really hard for me to make. I don't know if it was just coming off the wedding. They were just hard to design for me, my brain, just to get in the right space. I was going a whole totally different direction, and then I switched, and so I hope you like them. All right, let me switch cameras here. Now, I did, if you don't have a trimmer, you'll want to grab that. I did put it on the front. Oh, I don't have a little thing in the front. But I did say to have a trimmer, because one of these pages we're going to need to trim down just a little bit. One of the little pieces of paper, because of when I do embossing, things in the embossing folder, like, I'll just give you a heads up. When I cut it the same size, because there's some shrinkage. So we're going to trim the edges off this one. And I don't know, I might be weird, but I love the feel of of an embossed piece of paper. It's so good. All right, so we're going to slip if we can. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting mine out. We're going to slip all the contents out of here. Oh, good, Carol. I saw that you commented. You're on there. Oh, hey, Kitty. I texted you at your new number. Maybe you didn't have me stored in there, and that's why you didn't text it back. But not today, like last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. So welcome, welcome. And hi, Dottie. And hi, Gina. It's so good to have everybody on here. Feels like forever. Well, because I haven't seen many of you guys in person. We haven't seen each other since May, since Go Gray in May. So this weekend's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So these little embellishments came out, and this is why I had to do a little pivot. Okay, Dottie. Well, we got time. We got time. No worries. Okay. All right. Sounds good, Gina. All right. So go ahead and take these out. When Creative Memories launched these, I got really excited. I like the colors, and the paper that went with it. It is funny, I mentioned this, that we've had another Pocket Full of Sunshine card this year. So I was kind of ahead of the curve on that, I guess, because now Creative Memories has it. All right, so we're going to take the first stack off here. It's so funny on this camera. This yellow looks so bright. Oh my. We're going to go ahead and fold our base. Now this yellow piece, if you don't like it going edge to edge, you could trim it a little bit, but it is supposed to cover that whole front. Now normally I get there's a nice little edge like this with the white base showing, but on this card I went full bleed, as they say. So because it goes right to the edge, make sure you get your adhesive right on those edges. So that's going to cover up all the white. Okay, Gina, great. So I take it you got my message. That's wonderful. We'll see you Friday. Okay, so don't you love when you just get ahead of yourself and you forget that you weren't supposed to do that? So if you're not caught up with me, and this is literally the first thing we've done, we're going to back this up. Oh my goodness. I should have picked up the sample before, and I created these things. I mean, really, and not that long ago, but oh well. We need to attach these ones first. Now, my sample, I did it this way, but you can switch them around if you want. You could do the dark on the bottom, and you could do this on top. Just know that if you switch it, you're going to have these flowers, and they're going to be on top of this flower paper, and then your little gemstones are going to be there. You could also move the flowers down to the bottom, and instead of on the top, you could have it on the bottom. But because of that, I'm going to keep them the way I have them in my sample. And the reason why I had you pull it back up off is because we're going to stick this around, and it's going to go wrap around. Now, this ribbon, even though it's super thick, is see-through. And so as I was designing this, I noticed that, and that bugged me. So what you're going to want to do, oh, Carol, you were on, I saw you on YouTube, but good. I'm glad you found us on Facebook too. Maybe you were on an old YouTube, because I didn't see your little comment on here, but I do see you now. So welcome, Carol. So the top little seam or the bottom seam, you're going to want to put right on the crack of the paper. So you either want to go all the way up or all the way down. I mean, you don't have to. You know, things like see-through ribbon might not bother you as much as they bother me. But for as thick as that ribbon was, I was surprised when I put it on that I could see through it. So these, your paper should match up, and then your ribbon should be long enough, plenty long enough, very long enough. I'm just making words up now. So I'm going to align mine like this, and then I'm going to come around and I'm going to make sure that my tape is where this ribbon is going to fold over. That's going to hold my ribbon in place. And you want to kind of pull it tight. And you know, if you get some going right on the edge, then you can kind of lay the rest of it down. All right. So then that's going to give you your nice ribbon. Now, and you might want to add some on top of the ribbon too. Now you can put it back on the card. Good night. Sorry about that. And now we're good. Then we're just going to dig the good vibes and also this yellow envelope. And you see what I did here in the sample, or maybe you don't, but I layered on top of, so it's this one, and then I layered it on top of that just to get, make it a little bigger. So you can go ahead and add some to the bottom part and put that right on top of the envelope. And then you're going to add your good vibes. And then this is going to also help keep that ribbon in place on the front. And I'm putting like this corner right in the middle of the ribbon. And I'm attempting to center it like this. Now you do have some foam squares, and you really only are going to need like one more. So you could put, if you can fit 3 on here, you can put 3, but you really probably only need 2. And I sent you the big ones, but they should fit. And then I'm going to put that right up in the corner over here. I thought it was poking out, but that's actually the little yellow tip of the flower there. So that's going to go on the corner. And then I'm crooked tonight. Holy cow. Crooked. Crooked. All right. Now, let's grab our scissors. As you know, these are so small, these little baggies. I don't try to save them. I think Rosie, and I don't think Rosie's on, and Sue B's not on. It's her birthday eve. Maybe she's out celebrating. But Rosie gave me a whole bunch of these little baggies, like in 2020, I think. One of my little gems. So hopefully you have 5 in there. And then you can kind of spread them around. And we'll use our precision point adhesive. Once you kind of get them positioned the way you want them, then you're going to use your precision point adhesive. And I like to kind of pick them up. Definitely, I wouldn't try to put it on the sequin. And do a decent amount. Your glue dries clear. But if you skimp on the adhesive, you might lose one of those pretty embellishments later. And that's that. I'll take a sip here of my drink. And someone can let me know when they're done and I will move along. This is going to be our next one. And this is a fun fold. I'm not sure how many of you are actually making cards, so it'd be funny if I was just sitting here waiting. Anita, you're done? Okay. Yeah, someone will be happy to get some good vibes, I think. So let me move this stuff over here. I'll leave this one over here so that everyone can see still. So this is our next card. And like I said, I try to do a fun fold. We got a couple fun. And what I consider a fun fold is something that isn't just like your standard like this. Because this is a standard A2 card, right? So this one I think is a fun fold. And what's going on here is it's kind of the half front here. And then you've got a piece of white, just regular white copy paper on the inside for your note. You see how it kind of pokes out. Well, you probably can't see because it's white on white. But you can see how maybe if I catch the light just right, it acts as a little mat on this little piece here. So what we're going to need is this little teal envelope, two-tone, and you're going to need your button, and yours should be bigger than mine. I ran out of the bigger button, so I have a little button here. Then you're going to need this little button from your pack, because that's going to go on the inside. Cute little button in there. And then you're going to need this little, so down here, down to the brown. So it's a bunch of pieces for this card. And I think that's all of our stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is it's scored for you. So it's not going to feel right because it looks like half a card, but just go with it. We're going to add all the things. So here's another one. This is the piece here that I went through. So we're going to need to trim off a 1/4 inch from each side. And so it's at 2 1/4 right now. So we're going to want to trim it to 2 inches. And then we're going to want to trim off a 1/4 inch on this one. Now, if you go all the way out to here, that's 5, but we want it to be 5 1/4. So I go to halfway in the arm because the whole arm is a 1/2 inch. And it is white on white. Actually, I need to cut a little bit more. So that piece is 2. So we need to cut a 1/2 inch off there. Hello. All right. So we're going to go, this piece will be 1 3/4. So a 1/2 inch off the long side and a 1/4 inch off the edge. And then you're just going to stick that on, and it's white on white. And I think it looks cute, white on white like that. And you really could have gone full bleed there, but I like the way it looks matted. So normally we have this size piece that's on the front, but you see what we did here. So now that's going on the inside. And of course, all of this paper is Creative Memories, and it's double dipped. So you have some choices. Of course, this one has the cute buttons on it. And it has a little button theme. Next thing we're going to do, don't miss, this is not a little piece of garbage. This is a a dot, adhesive dot, a booger. So you want to keep that. And now this is going to go on top of this teal. And then we're going to add our pocket. Can't use my words. So our pocket goes on there. And then we're going to add our adhesive dot. And I'm going to put it right on this button on the pocket. Thank you everyone for sharing. Okay. And then that's going to attach right there. And those, little snot dots, those little, they're really strong. That's why I sent it for that button, because that's a little thick. Now, before we attach this one, we're going to attach this one. So we're going to center the white copy paper, and then we'll go back and position the other one. So center this white copy paper on top of the buttons. And that's for your message when you send this card. And then you don't forget about your little button. We're going to attach that little button over here to the side. Now that we have this white in there, we know where to put this this front piece. But the trick is you want to make sure you just put it down that left side, so that you don't tape your card shut. You don't want to tape your card shut. And then there it is. So that's kind of a fun fold. Like I said, just because it's not a regular standard A2, that's what I call a fun fold. And it's a fun card. Thanks everyone for sharing. Let's see. Oh, good. Making sure all of our entries are going in there. And our next card, let me switch this one out. Our next card is going to be this one. Sorry, I missed your birthday. Well, we won't miss Sue B's because her birthday, well, we did, Linda's was just a couple days ago, and Sue B's is tomorrow. And Audrey's is this week too. Or is it June? No, I thought it was. So, and Audrey's is on Thursday. So lots of our scrappy friends have birthdays. And Dottie, yours is next month. All right. So we've got Sorry I Missed Your Birthday. And that one is a landscape one. So we're going to position it this way. It is just a standard fold. The pieces we need, you need your little sticky gemstone that was in your little baggie. And we need this fun little pocket with the daisy on the front. All right. And so this one is pretty straightforward, but we will have to cut. So we're going to use the other side of the button paper now. But we do have to cut that embossed paper. Now, again, I've already shared, I love the way this embossed paper feels. But you can see they were the same size I guess there isn't a ton of shrinkage. I can probably go ahead and cut it next time, but we do need to cut off some 1/4 inch off each side. So it's just a thin little piece of yellow to brighten it up. Yes, you did, Susan. Hopefully you got it. But that's fine. Yeah, the crops are a great time to do that. Sorry, Carla. And you're not gonna, are you coming back? Are you gonna be there Saturday? I don't have my list in front of me. I just know we have a full house. When are you coming back? Feels like you've been gone forever. All right, so this one, just want to show you. Now you can do it however you want, but do you see how the brown piece goes under the envelope and the white sentiment goes on top? So it's kind of like a little sandwich. And they are, your brown piece is a little shorter to do that. So I was going to tell you you didn't have to do that, but I forgot because I designed it that way. You kind of do have to do that. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. So this overlaps, goes almost all the way to the end. It almost goes edge to edge, but not quite. You could also switch it up. That hurts my head, but it might not hurt yours. Oh, my card issues are not your. Oh goodness, Susan. Yay, I'm glad you got it, but I'm so sorry about the week that you've had. Yes, I hope that your Friday stays clear. You are going to need some fun, scrappy time. All right, so this is how this should look with the brown cardstock going underneath, and then we go over the top of it. And then you've got your little gemstone. Oh, I bet you do, Carla. You know, you have your computer. But you're missing your tape runner right now? I know. I can't believe you didn't bring any with you. All right, and then the adhesive is already on this little gemstone. So if you accidentally peel it and leave the sticky behind, like I just did, you can go back and try again and it'll peel off with it. And I could feel this card all day. Some people have a negative thing with texture, like they hate textures, but I know some of you like a texture. It's kind of like I have a thing on my computer that I like can rub that de-stresses. Oh, I could just rub that card. I thought so, Carla. But no tape runner. Goodness, we're moving along here. All right. This fourth card is, I know it doesn't seem like much. It's just these three pieces. So it doesn't look like much. I know, Susan. I was thinking of you. So this is another fun fold. I really like it. Just enough room for a little bit of sentiment. You can use top and bottom. So we do have to grab several little pieces from up here. So we need the pocket full of sunshine, and we need the little brown, and we also need this little, the light colored. And so you can see I've clustered them all together like so on the front of the card. And then we've added our yellow. So that's the fun of the card. Now, this is already scored for you. So you can go ahead and fold that. And that's going to be where you write your sentiment. Oh, I forgot. We also need the matching. We need this matching sun, because what I did was I cut it in half and attached it on the inside. So a couple of our cards have little surprises on the inside. So you can decide where you want to attach this. I did it about, I don't know, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches on this side, because it does overhang. The pockets overhang. But you can see here, if your goal was to make it centered, like even amount here and here, you may want to go over just a little bit more. So like that. So wherever you decide, you're going to lay that down. And so that piece is fully on the front, but this piece wraps over the top. So it kind of covers that seam. So this piece is going to go like this, and it's going to fold over. And I want to make sure I get some good amount on the top, because that's going to go over, and then a decent amount to attach it as well. Okay, so that goes like this. So that's it for the card part. And now we have to add all of the other fun stuff. So this, it's up to you if you want to kind of cluster them first and then stick it on. I have this light color on the bottom here. Something like that. So I'm going to go just on this left side, like that. And then I'm going to add this one. We can cover that one fully. And I did go over the, looks like it went over the halfway. Okay. And now this one, if I can get it, is going to go like this. Okay. Now you can either take scissors and go straight across, or you can use your trimmer if you've got it handy. So you're going to add some adhesive to both sides of the sun, and then you can attach it on either side of this crease here. You could also do it down here and up there as an idea. You could even add it somewhere to the front if you didn't want to have it be a surprise on the inside. But then the last thing we're going to do is add these little yellow. Where did one go? Where did you go? I don't even have a cat to blame. But I have some garbage laying around here. Oh, where did that come from? Was it laying there the whole time? So I'm going to put one down here, like to make a triangle with my embellishments. So I'm going to put one down here in the bottom, one over here in this corner, and then one down here. And we've got our odd number of gems, and there's now it's done. Hard to believe we only have one left. Okay. We're doing really good on time. And if you jumped on late, and you can either pick up right where we are, and we're on the last card, or you can wait until we're done and go back and start over if you want to do them tonight or any other night. You can find it here on Facebook, or you can go out to YouTube, and I have a playlist of card classes so you can find any that you have missed. No need to just wing it. I mean, it's kind of a fun challenge, right? You could just say, well, I have all the parts. Let's see what I come up with. Now, this was fun. Sometimes I get an idea in my mind, and then I just have to make it work. So I got this idea to do a cutout the same as this. Well, this isn't like a standard shape, so I had to take a picture, and then I had to upload it to Cricut, and then I had to cut out the background, and then make it a little bigger, and then cut it out. So that's just an idea of what you can do with your embellishments and with the Cricut. So basically, I just took a picture with my phone, uploaded it into Cricut, cut away the background, made it a little bit bigger, and then cut it out of the paper. And now we have a cutout that is the exact, if it's turned right, is the exact shape of our sun. All right, so we're going to put down the sun paper first. And I think the sun paper is so happy, but of course you could use this side if you wanted to for some contrast. Now before we stick this down, and this sun is what you're going to use the last one or two. If you have two left, you can use two. Or if you have one, you can use one. But first, let's not make the mistake I made on the first card and lead you all astray. But first, we are going to tie these ribbons. Now, you have two ribbons. They should be the same size. If one's slightly longer, then you can use the longer one. So what you're going to do is go ahead and do just like we did on the other one. You're going to put tape on the back and just tack this ribbon down. So we're not going to tie these together. Many of you already know this trick, this little card making trick. But if you don't, you can add it to your card trick repertoire. So this looks like a bow is tied. Well, you can't really see it up close, but see how it looks like it's a little bow that's tied. But it's actually this straight piece, and then we're going to just tie it on top, which is much easier than trying to make a pretty bow out of one piece of ribbon. So you're going to, and then you can slide it and position it just how you want. And then it kind of lays really nice on here. Now these ends are going to be long, and I made it long so you could tie it easier. And then you're going to want to use your scissors to trim off the excess. And now you just look like you're the world's best bow tire. Do you feel like the world's best bow tire right now? I say that and I'm like mangling mine. Okay, so then after you tie that, now you can go ahead and stick it down. Then we're going to pop up that sun in the middle and add our cheers. Okay, so I already put my adhesives on there. And we're going to add the popped sun. It's not, I did not put it down in the middle. Oh, goodness. That's better. And then just to use up, I just kind of put the other sun up here in the corner. You could also put it on the inside. You could put it in the middle. You could put it on the outside, wherever you see fit. And then we're going to use our precision point adhesive. Yes, kitty. And then we'll add our cheers. And just the way this bow is going, I think I'm going to add it to the left side instead of the right side. So with this one, I'm using my precision point adhesive again. And I definitely try to hit the intersections and any of the, if there's some thicker parts, kind of cover as much as I can without having it get everywhere. And that is it. So what you have left over, and you can use them on scrapbook pages or cards, or you can pitch them, or you can add them to any of these. This one says, "What a life." And then you got a little envelope, you got a sunny days, and then you got love in this. So obviously this was made, not necessarily these little embellishments were for, you know, scrapbook pages or whatever, and I turned them into a card kit. There's also on the back of here, it says, "You are my sunshine," is on the back of this little piece. So if you felt so inclined, you could cut that out and you could use this to make a little bonus card if you wanted to. So those are your pieces that you should have left over. You didn't miss out on something. So funny. I said, "Oh, we're going to be expert bow tire." I feel like my bow. Oh, there you go. I use them on the envelope. Perfect. Great idea. And so these are all our cards. I'm missing one. Missing this one. Whoops. There we go. It's our collection. Wonderful. Y'all did great. I just know it. I can't wait to see it. And you can definitely post pictures of your cards. You can either tag Daytona Area Scrapbooking, or you can just add them to the comments below. Love to see us, you know, your creations, even if they look a little different than these. All right, so if you didn't say hi already, make sure you say hi in the chat. If you already said hi, then the little smart bot has already picked you up. But if you didn't say hi, you're going to want to do that so that if you're watching, you are entered to win. Let's see. I need to switch on out of this camera. And I'm back. And now we will share the screen here and pick our lucky winner. All right, let's do it. Let's see who our winner is tonight. Frida, congratulations. I saw you just said hi again. So, are you still on? Are you in your seat or in the feed? Is she there? Yay! Congratulations, Frida. So I will send that and you can use it in your CM account. So I will send that to you. You have 30 days to use that. And you can use it towards anything on the Creative Memories website. So congratulations. Thanks everyone for being on. And hopefully I'll see many of you on Friday and Saturday. And if not, maybe in August. But at the very least, I'll see you in the August card class. Hopefully I'll have those designed this week, hopefully, so that we can get those out there to you in August. All right, congratulations again to Frida. You all have a wonderful night. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for subscribing to my card kits. If you're a subscriber, you are the best. All right, until I see you all again, stay scrappy, my friends. Bye-bye.